Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you may be. I'm Gemma. You are following my Mounjaro journey. Hi. Thank you for joining me. Wingos, say hi. Come on in. Grab a coffee, grab a cup of tea, whatever your jazz may be. I hope you've all had a good week. Apparently I have, but we'll get to that. Hi, how are you? Answer in the comments, because clearly I can't hear you. So, this week has been a good week. Tell a lie, this week was not a good week to start with. So, we decided we were going to have McDonald's because we wanted to try that new Big Arch burger. Don't bother. Shite, just a waste of time. It ain't all that. It's just essentially bigger patties of their not regular meat and 3 slices of cheddar. Go make it at home. So no, don't do it. It's not worth the money and it's not really worth the calories. Anyway, we had that. So Saturday is when we had the McDonald's after my craft fair. But Saturday morning I weighed myself and I had lost exactly 2 stone, which is 28 pounds. Yes, 28 pounds. I can count. I do maths real good, like. And I was absolutely chuffed to bits, and I went to the craft fair and no one's seen me since I started. That's not true. End of April we had a fair, then there wasn't one for May. So yeah, they hadn't seen me. I was only maybe 2 weeks into it. Oh, maybe 3, because I remember telling them I'd lost 7 pounds, so it must have been 3 weeks. Yeah, the second week was the 25th of April, and I saw them on the day after. I don't know, maybe I lied. I don't know. This book's brilliant for information. And everyone was like, oh my God, you can see it in your face. Like, thank you. I can see my ears straight on like that, whereas before it was, oh my God, I can't even make it happen anymore. Kind of like that, I guess. Just to give you an idea of how big my face used to be. Although I started this week 3, maybe, end of week 2, so you can see, just go back and I might do a then and now thing. That'd be fun. Yeah, so this week was the end of my 7.5 milligrams. I was going to do the 45 clicks thing. Funny story, this. So Tuesday, obviously I've moved it forward because I'm going on holiday. If you've been following my videos, you'll know all that jazz. And I have my jab now on a Tuesday. And my hubby does it for me because my belly's too big for me to see. Was, apparently. So it got to midnight and I was like, Tuesday night into Wednesday, obviously. I was like, what have I forgotten? Oh, crap. So it was like midnight. Are you awake? Any chance you're awake? Forget it. So I went and did it myself, and I did it. I could see my belly. I could lift it up. I could job it. I did it myself. I was so chuffed. Of course, he woke up Wednesday gutted that he'd forgotten. I'm very apologetic. Really doesn't matter. I got it done. So proud of myself that I managed to stick a needle in my belly, and I could see it. It's kind of fun doing it yourself. Because there's like that fear of, oh, this is going to hurt. And then it's like, oh, maybe I'm dead from here down and completely numb. I don't know. But you briefly feel it going in and that's it. It's like, oh. Then the whole rest of it doesn't hurt. It's very weird. Anyway, so for anyone who hasn't seen one of my videos before, I do waffle like this, sorry. Come in and join the family. It would be an absolute pleasure to have you. So like, subscribe, come and share your journey with us, or just share your thoughts. So I began my journey on the 11th of April this year, 2025, weighing 19 stone, 11.4 pounds, 277.4 pounds, with a BMI of 49.1. So I have changed my dose every 4 weeks. I get mine through Pharmacy to You, not a paid ad or anything. Pharmacy to You. They've been absolutely brilliant. Keeping checks. I had to check the nib wasn't out then because I want to scratch my back. Checks on me, informing me about consider all these during your weight loss, like diet, exercise, blah blah blah. Make sure you're drinking this much. What should be normal, what shouldn't be normal, etc. And then every month when you reorder, it is viewed by a doctor. Basically, it's called online doctor, or is it online consultant? Oh my god, I can't remember. Anyway, I would check my phone, but you're on it, so don't worry about it. It's all brilliant anyway, and every time you reorder, even if you're ordering the same dose again, they will ask you, you know, all these questions: your health, your current weight, how much you weighed when you started, has anything changed? Have you experienced any unsettling side effects, any abnormal, well, any side effects really? Are you taking medication? If so, what? Are you pregnant? Are you breastfeeding? Every bit of care they could take short of being sat in front of you asking the questions. It's then reviewed by the online consultant, who then decides whether you can or can't have it. So all these people who are now coming up with, I'm not diabetic and I'm taking it and now I'm not well, blah, blah, blah. They will not allow someone like that with any contraindications to take it. So I'm happy that I'm getting it the safe way. So for anyone else getting it any backdoor way, please don't take the risk with your health. It's just not worth it. Just for a few pounds gone, nothing's worth your life. So please don't. Just go and get it properly. Pay the right amount of money if you have to. Unfortunately, that's how much we have to pay to be healthy. If we can't lose it naturally, we got to do £200 a month. And I'm sorry for any USAers who obviously it costs like $2,000 or something ridiculous a month. I just think it's shocking, but I'm not going to get into your politics because I have nothing positive to say and it's none of my business. So that's not why I'm here. No politics. No politics, no religion. Done. No arguments then. So yes, 11th of April, 19 stone, 11.4 pounds, 277.4 pounds, BMI of 49.1. Every 4 weeks I have changed my dose. However, it has now come forward 3, 4, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 4 days. Oh my god, I can't count. Joking me. To the Tuesday. So today should be the day I changed to 10 milligrams. I changed on Tuesday night. Technically Wednesday morning now, but hey, who's counting? So I have had the benefit of, can't include Tuesday now, so Wednesday, Thursday, of being on 10 milligrams instead of the 7.5. My monthly losses have been quite regular. So month 1, 2.5 milligrams, I lost 7.2 pounds. I had 2 weeks of gain while my body was going, what the hell are you doing to me? Fine. 5 milligram month, I lost 12 pounds. And today we moved to the completion, obviously technically it was Tuesday, but counting it week by week, we moved to the completion of my 7.5 milligram month. So, losses have been very steady this month, and I would say this is my best month for steady loss. So 7.5 milligrams has been my best dose, because obviously the first month it was minus 4.2, then plus 1.2 and blah, blah, blah. The first week of 5 milligrams, I lost 6.4. I can't explain it. I really can't. And then 1.8, 1.82 each week. So that wasn't a steady regular loss. That was like, oh. So 7.5 milligrams has been, week 1 was 2.6 pound loss, 2.2 pound loss, 2.8 pound loss. Now this week, and that took me, I keep stumbling over myself, I'm sorry, you're probably getting so confused. That took me to 26.8 pound loss and less 0.8 of a pound below my 2 stone loss, which was really upsetting. Anyway, the next day, like I said, last Saturday, I weighed and I was exactly 11.4, 17 stone 11.4, and I started this at 19 stone 11.4, so that was 28 pounds dead, gone forever. Don't let me do this again. If any of you let me get back to that size, I'll go find you. So this week, today is the 4th of July. Happy Independence Day, Merca. No politics, not going to do it. Have a lovely day or weekend. Yeah, you'd have probably an Independence Day weekend. That makes no sense, but you never know. Anyway, have a nice time. No, you know what? I'm going to tell you about my week. So the McDonald's. I gained over £1 that day. So we had it Saturday after my craft fair. So Sunday, I weighed 11.4. Saturday morning, we had one McDonald's meal, which was very filling anyway, and yeah, I didn't have any side effects. So there's a guy on YouTube. I'm so sorry, I don't know his name. If you're watching this, I'm honoured, and your video is epic. He took his son to McDonald's, and he had a burger meal and nuggets. That was your first mistake, mate. Too much food, but anyway. He then had the chronic snits without even feeling like he needed to, yeah, he had a really, really bad time. I'm sorry I'm laughing if you're watching it. Well, no, that was the point of your video, to make people laugh. So it was fantastic. Well done. But I am sorry you suffered, as did everyone else. But I haven't noticed any problems having McDonald's. The only time I've noticed any problem is greasy. So like from Iceland or Food Warehouse, we got these, they're called smashed browns. They're like hash browns, but they've been smashed, hence the name. And they, when you cook them, they're so greasy, the oil just starts running out of them. It's very distasteful. And quite nauseating, to be honest. Anyway, they make me feel very sick. So anything with too much oil or fat or grease makes me but luckily it comes out this end, not that end, so I'm going to worry about the cleanup. So yes, we had the McDonald's and I gained like 1.2 pounds or something, and I was like, and Dave, my husband, had gone, if you gain weight, don't you dare moan at me. I was like, I won't. So I was a bit knocked about that. But you don't eat a pound's worth of food, so I don't understand why your body has to go, I must keep all the fluid. Why? You're not going to die without that bit of fluid. Anyway, so Sunday, yeah, weighed like 12.6 or something. Then Monday, it'd gone up again to like 12.8, and I was like, why is this happening? Why is it still going up? So my body, I assume it was the carbs, the bread, the bun, and the fries. My body has never liked carbs, never. Anytime it gets any bread, it's like, yay, calories, and I can't stand it, and it's a shame because I was a crisp addict. So any flavoured crisps, Wotsits, Walkers, anything crunchy, crispy was my, 11 o'clock at night, 1 o'clock in the morning, whatever, I need it. Don't anymore because I'm not hungry, which is fantastic. And the habit part of it, like, you're not hungry at 1 o'clock in the morning, you just want something crispy. Sorry. That seems to have completely gone now. It's died on its arse, and I couldn't be happier. I have slipped a couple of times and gone, I could do with a bag of crisps, but I've just had the little individual serving crisp packets, not giant 3 serving, great big. Anyway, waffle. Habits have gone. So Monday, I gained again. I was like, this is absolutely ridiculous. I do not know what's going on. Then Tuesday, I had dropped back down to, I say dropped back down, 12.2. So I'd lost like half a pound, and assumed it was just because I'd finally stopped eating all the bad stuff. And Tuesday, was it Tuesday? Yesterday was Thursday, so Wednesday. Tuesday I think I'd only lost 0.2, so forget all that. Rewind. So Wednesday, I just wasn't feeling food, and I thought one day's not going to kill me, so I didn't have food Wednesday. I drank good 2.5 litres, definitely. And I've got it here. I was 249.8 pounds. Sorry, that was absolutely disgusting. All I had Wednesday was a coffee, a homemade coffee. So it's, you know, the freeze-dried coffee, bit of milk and boiled kettle. Maybe 30 calories. And I had a pasta mushroom soup from a brand I'll get to in a minute. My diet soups, I call them. So that total day was 160 calories. I couldn't face anything. I didn't want anything. I thought, I'm not going to be malnourished from one day of not eating calories and protein. Get over it. So don't come at me, because I'm well aware of the dangers. I just didn't want anything that day. So I thought, fine, let's see what happens. So I had a coffee and a soup that was around 160 calories. 249.8 pounds. Weighed myself yesterday morning. 249.8 to 248.2. I lost a pound and a half, 1.6 if you like. And I didn't do any exercise because it was just too hot. I didn't do anything. Okay, I walk up and down the stairs, I'll potter around the house, whatever. I didn't go out for a walk. Am I lying? No, I'm not. I didn't go out for a walk. I just sat and played computer games. Computer games, so common. And went about my day. So normal household activities, and lost 1.6 pounds, which is pretty epic. Just realised I'm at 18 minutes already. Shut up. So that was that day of only 160 calories. So yesterday, we have the in-laws over for dinner. We had breaded chicken steak. If you don't know what that is, it's chicken, but obviously mashed up chicken, so it's been smashed to shite in breadcrumbs, with baked beans. And I had, I don't like big thick steak chips. I just don't. It sounds so stupid, but it tastes too potato-y. I don't know how else to describe it. It tastes like raw potato, not a nice cooked. I just don't like them, I'm sorry, okay? I also don't like cucumber. Come at me for that. If I did, I probably wouldn't weigh this much, would I? So I had all that, and I did used to measure it when we first started this, and I was counting calories and everything, and it was around 650-ish calories. So that's all I had yesterday, and a coffee in the morning. So that was, say, 650, no more than 700 calories. So I'd gone from 248.2 calories. That brings us to today, so I'm going to stop there, because that was yesterday. So it's this morning's weight, and here we are today at Friday with my weekly weigh-in. So that one meal lost me 1.2 pounds yesterday. So 1.6 pounds lost, and then 1.2 pounds lost. So I had a really, really bad week, not really losing anything. The whole week, it just went up, back down to where it started. It would not go down. So today, I am 17 stone, 9 pounds. That's 247 pounds. I have dropped below 250 pounds. I am beyond delighted. So this week's loss was £3.6. But technically it's happened in the last 48 hours because the rest of the week was just an absolute waste of time. So I am chuffed to bits. I am now at a total loss of £30.4 in 12 weeks. £30. And for us English, that's 2 stone 2 pounds. British, sorry. So my monthly losses have gone. So 2.5 milligrams, £7.2 loss. 5 milligram month, £12 loss. 7.5 milligram month, I have lost £11.2. Now I know it sounds less, but you've got to bear in mind that the first week of 5 milligrams, I lost 6.4, and I don't know why still. It feels like an anomaly because the rest of it was 1.8, 1.82. But this month has been 2.6, 2.2, 2.8, 3.6. Now bear in mind 2 days of this week have been on 10 milligrams. I don't know if it affects it that quickly. Let's say it does. Yay. So £11.2 for the month. Total of £30.4. That's crazy. But it's dedication and we need it. It's what we all need to do. Don't know why I said that. It's not what we all need to do. It's what we in this family need. Is nice not giving in, I think. Right, I don't think this can tell me any more than I've already said. Oh yeah, so the diet soups that I was talking about. So as I said, long before COVID, so back in 5, 6 years, what was COVID was 5 years ago, so 6 years ago, Dave and I were on the one-to-one diet, which was then known as the Cambridge diet. Basically it's 800 calories. It was backed by the NHS. 800 calories a day, soups, shakes only, and meal replacement bars, but meal replacement products. So you had nothing else except their products and water. It didn't work for me, and I still don't know why to this day, but my body just went no, and maybe it was too carby, I don't know, but my body went, you're going to lose 2 pounds, but you're going to gain 3, and I'm not going to tell you why. It was just awful. So having now worked out why, carbs, I realised that wasn't sustainable for me. I mean, Dave lost at least over a stone, maybe 2, I don't know, but consequently we both put it all back on. So we've moved to something, we then moved to something, it was during COVID as well, so it was great getting deliveries. It's called Shake That Weight. Don't know if it's .co.uk or .com, but Shake That Weight. And they are fully meal replacement products again. You can order as many as you want, as much as you want. But back then it was like £1 per meal replacement item. Now it's over £2 something, so it's not sustainable anymore. But we still have some things left over. Yeah, they were out of date in like 2021. But they're powder, so we're not fussy. The only things that taste rank now are the porridge and the chocolate shake. Ugh. So we've just bin them because they're not fit for the cat, I don't think. So when I say a meal replacement or a diet shake or soup, that's what I mean. It's Shake That. Again, no paid endorsement. I'm not being paid to talk about them. I just want to let you know what I do in case anyone else decides to. But like I say, now I feel they've gotten too expensive and the products haven't changed, but the prices have gone up, so not interested. Best thing you could do is go get mug soups, copper soups down Asda and just have them. Or maybe get the protein shakes, whey powder shakes, I think. Have one of those a day because that's a crazy amount of protein in each one. It's like 30, 40 grams, 30, 40, 30. Really, I've gone common today, haven't I? Grams of protein in each scoop. So, you know, that's what we're going to do when we run out of these products. But at the moment, we've got weeks worth still. An awful lot of mint chocolate shakes. Yeah, and they're like, those ones, for example, are 135 calories a piece. The soups are 105. You've got chicken, you've got tomato, 105 calories a piece. But they are so packed with protein and everything else. If you look at just go on the website and have a look. But only buy if you find a brilliant deal, or if you really want. If you can afford it, go for it. You know, it's not. And I know you're probably thinking, well, if you can afford £200 a month on this, you can afford. It's not the same. This is essential for my life. Spending £2 on a soup isn't. I'd rather just get a cup of soup and be done with it. So there we go. I think that's my week. I've taken my progress photos, so I'm going to have a look at them in a minute. I rushed to do that and then came back to do this. I thought this was more important than a bit of ego stroking looking at my pictures. Bruising hasn't really gone down on my cryo-lipo, fat freezing we'll call it, because it is essentially. But that's because I'm still massaging probably too hard, but they say to massage it for 2 weeks, so I'm not going to stop. So that's my problem. But yeah, obviously still too soon, not going to know for 8 to 12 weeks what the difference is, so no update on that obviously. So yeah, I've lost 30 pounds. Wow. Wow. I still feel like it's not real. I don't feel any different. I mean, maybe I do, but it's just happened so slowly that I haven't registered it, but I can see a difference now. Like, I've got that wants to kind of stick there like that now, because it's lost all the fat in it, instead of being that. I can see that that's gone, yeah, and I've got me wingos now to keep me entertained. Stop. Oh, such a child. And I can see my right knee, and I haven't seen that in 15 years. Only my right knee. My left leg's not gone the same way. It's strange. I just hope I'm not going to end up with one giant leg and one nice skinny leg. But, you know, again, future knee problem. So, that's it. Send me any comments, any questions, anything you want to talk about. Update me on how you're doing. If you want to. Obviously, if you don't want the world to know, then don't share it. Either way, it's fantastic to hear from you guys, and it really does mean a lot to me. We've created this awesome family, and I am so proud to be a part of it with you all. So thank you, and I will see you next week for my first full week of 10 milligrams to see how we did. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful weekend and a great week, and take care, and I will see you on the other side. Bye for now.